Hey, we're Secret Agent Agency coming to you hot. My name is Kevin, and joining me is Andrew.
Hello.
And Jihun, are you out there, buddy?
Can you hear me?
No. Okay. Uh, this is Neo 2. This is my third stream, but it'll probably be my second video on YouTube. I did a little solo stream earlier in the week, and it didn't go super well. But, yeah. This this game's difficulty is like really heavily front loaded, I've come to find out. Because in the beginning you don't have access to like a blacksmith, the magic and ninjutsu trainers and stuff like that. So you're kind of stuck with like just what you're given early on. So some things have changed about my character. Um and I think things are going to continue to change. I still have tonfas and fists.
You're
Um,
100% Shinobi now.
I have the outfit, but I think
Oh,
what's going
yeah.
to happen is I'm going to end up replacing one of these with Kusarigama because it scales with dexterity, which is like the ninjutsu stat, and I'm gonna go pretty heavily into ninjutsu.
Okay.
We'll see. Uh,
Does this game have respec stuff?
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can always do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, as far as fisticuffs are concerned, I have literally everything I can have this far into the game. You see, I'm walled off with red stuff that says I have to clear a mission first. That'll be
Oh.
coming up.
Oh, so they got little
Um,
story gates.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I see that whole description. Clear
お父
the
さん様が言って
story
た
mission, yes.
この
Might be right.
Wait, open up your skill tree again for a second?
Well, okay. So this is like the greater branching skill tree. So I have ninjutsu, onmyo magic, samurai stuff. That's kind of like basic things that like all weapons use. And then there's also
Uh,
shifling, which is like my demon powers, if you remember that.
okay.
And
I was
then
about
and then
to.
the
I was like,
perimeter is all the different weapons in the game.
mm. Okay, I was to comment like for because I know you spent a lot on this game already, but like, yeah, I only see three. I'm like, what? What? That makes no sense.
Oh, this is my second character. My first
Oh, I see.
character's gone. Uh, yeah, second character is just for streaming.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, because I wanted to at least get through the main story in Way of the Samurai uh
Kushida Blade.
on stream. Yeah, the new game is called I think it's actually Dream of the Samurai in this game. I don't remember.
Man,
Uh
everybody dream of samurai, like just like Ghost of Tsushima.
so this guy's not wearing a helmet. That's kind of a death sentence.
Oh, really?
These boys have anything good. Oh, they do. Okay. Let's get some purple armor. Oops.
Oopsie.
I'm having the controller problem I spoke about on Discord.
Are you using wired or wireless?
Wired. I think I just need to clean out the controller.
You
Might have some
nasty
gunk
girl.
in the... Yeah, just a real nasty boy. Nah, I've never opened it up and cleaned it out.
Or the fact that you got some cat hair in that controller. What's worse in your household, your hair or cat hair?
It's probably pretty even. I guess, as a fellow person who's had long hair before, it kind of gets
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
I will say it's definitely skewed in favor of my hair over time, because, well, my family of cats has been around for a long time, and we're down to just one of the old family, and then we got a kitten. So there's just 2 kitties in the house, and it's same old me.
God, when you had all the cats back then, I don't know how you guys had managed to clean that up all the time. Vacuum machine you had must be something that beats.
We went through a lot of vacuums, and my mother is a superhero. Alright, so I summon a little AI compatriot. So the blue symbols summon ally phantoms, basically. There's an item that they drop called Righteous Jasper. You can use it, and it's like the summon sign in Dark Souls. The red ones are enemies that I can farm for loot and stuff. You drop these for other players where you die. I didn't even look. Yeah, there's an item in here. Okay.
I assume the reason why Andrew is awfully quiet is because he's working on his stream setup.
I feel like whatever he said, I think he would just like be right back a second. I don't remember. But whatever he said implied that he was actually like away. That was a demon power I just did. I don't know how much they feature last time we played this.
Oh wow, yeah, I just saw you.
Hey! Doing okay over there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my thing set up. Camera's flashing. Okay.
So one thing I've noticed, because I have a character who's like pretty well into endgame at this point, all the Tomfo players have disappeared over time. I never see them as revenants. I think part of that is because the Tomfos that are really good are very hard to come by. You get a set of Tomfo later on called the Sarutobi's Gunsticks, and they fire like a gun and do like extra bits of damage after single attacks. So that was the barred door there. This game is full of those. It's opening that's like basically giving myself a shortcut for if and when I die. I believe in here is going to be the dual hatchet. Oh no, it's the blacksmith guy. Okay. This guy hurts. Ooh, got some fun little slowdown for some screen. Okay. That's the worst it is, it's not too bad. I see Revenants with a good amount of purple here, I kind of want to farm it, so... gear like in Diablo and WoW and stuff like that has different ranks. It goes white, yellow, blue, purple, green, orange. Purple's like the highest you'll find at this level of the game. And basically it just means that they have more magical properties to it.
Ah. I wonder how the color thing became what it is today. The whole white is the most common, green is the...
Yeah, it's almost standard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out it just like came from like WoW or Diablo or some other like...
Well, there I can see that, but I'm just
Yeah.
curious how that started. You know, it's like why was the developer thinking, okay, let's make the white the most common.
So
I
here's
mean, I get the white one because it's bland.
Mm,
But like green, blue, I wonder, purple, orange.
so that's a blacksmith I was here to the rescue. Yeah, but unfortunately there's more to this level that I have to accomplish.
So how sprawling do these levels get? Are they all unique? Because I know you had like the selection screen.
Yeah, so all the story levels are unique, and then usually the sub-missions are like optional missions that kind of are... Yeah, they share parts of a level, like some doors will be closed off and some other ones might be open, you know.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Shrine. Yay. So as you see, I've been focusing on Dex for now. Maybe I will focus on like strength or something later. But Dex makes my ninjutsu good.
So stat requirements for gear?
Yes.
Oh,
They're pretty weak though, like as far as like stat requirements are concerned. It's not a huge like step out of your way.
You don't have like that Nishandra sword that requires 60 strength to wield?
No, there's nothing like that. Like your stat requirements are like 20.
Yeah.
And that's
is that
like
reference to something?
Dark Souls 2.
Ah.
The like one of the biggest weapons in the game.
so I was paralyzed there. Hey, remember that stupid build I did in Dark Souls 2 where I had both of the Smelter Demon swords? Is that what that guy was called? The Smelter Demon?
Yes.
I would I would go and like help out randos, like defeat bosses. I would just walk up to the boss and one-shot it. That was cool.
Yeah, one of the highest DPS things in that game is the Twin Blades. Which I was totally disappointed. I kind of gave up on that Thanos thing because Twin Blades only exist in Dark Souls 2.
Oh.
There's no analog to that. I had
It was so cool,
Infinity Gauntlet book going on with the God Hand. I think it's called, from Demon Souls, is in the Dark Souls 3 mod. I think I got my Elgato thing working.
Nice.
I'm not 100% sure if it's picking up audio. I think it is.
Yeah,
The bars moved.
that's something easy enough to figure out once we're doing that. Okay, so for anybody who might be watching, here's how tonight's gonna go. probably going to stream through one mission of Nioh 2 here, and then Andrew's going to take over with Bravely Default 2.
The third Bravely Default.
Yeah, I kept being like really confused. I was like, I thought there was already a Bravely Default 2, but no, it's called Bravely Second.
What's funny is the titles for both of those games are like very much are speaking to the gameplay mechanics too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember what like Brave and Default are, but what is? I'd never played Bravely Second. What is Second have?
Bravely
Oh, is it
Second
like time?
It's like a super mode you can activate that freezes enemy time once you go wild.
Also, it's you become the JoJo. Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about that more when I'm streaming that game. Hopefully, you're not going to be too upset about prior game spoilers. I definitely want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright. That's not Nioh.
I played through a good amount of Bravely Default the first, and let me just say I have no desire to ever play Bravely Second or probably Bravely Default 2.
Oh.
I don't know, it was okay. It didn't wow me.
Fair enough. I feel like the second game kind of like was the better one as far as being very tongue-in-cheek all over the place. Like, crazy.
Yeah.
Also, way more jobs in that game.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'd be interested in playing it, given like your recommendation, I guess. But the thing, it's only on 3DS, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your 3DS is broken.
Mm-hmm. And it's just not a system I want to try emulating. You know.
I think what's it called? Citra is actually pretty good. Like I think it's like pretty.
Yeah, but I mean like the actual experience of like playing it.
Wow.
Because you have to like use your mouse with one hand, basically. I've done it before.
I don't remember what's like stylus controls are in that game. It's no
it
Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah.
I guess Kirby Canvas Curse. Those are some like, extreme examples of stylus-only games. Now, how destructible are environments, or is it kind of just like set dressing?
So
like,
environments aren't super destructible, but yeah, there's stuff that's on fire. There's nothing you can really catch on fire yourself, except for like some barrel cider that can explode. I can explain more one way or another after this. I'm kind of busy.
Fair enough. Like asking you that says you're fighting a sub-boss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, environments aren't really destructible except for, like, specific occurrences. Like, there's levels where you, like, fire cannons at stuff and, like, open new passageways by doing that. There's other things like, barrels that you can, like, throw fire magic at and blow up. And they unlock new paths. But otherwise, it's kind of like Dark Souls where you just have, like, litter thrown about, and you can, like, crash into them, and sometimes there's, like, items or money inside. Oh, I get to show you this. Oh, okay. The Gaki can, cannibalize each other, and then they get bigger and stronger.
How big can they get? Can they get even bigger?
No, this is their final form. They only eat
once.
once.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
So they're not very big either, so.
I mean, I guess he,
But
like,
they
doubled
get
in size. Okay, so this is how mimics work in this game. How you tell a mimic is it has 3 notches on the sides instead of 2. Like you see, like the golden filigree stuff. There's like 3 on the sides, whereas on a normal chest there's 2. And you can either just like interact with it and something will pop out, or you can whistle. And when you whistle, it'll peek out and be like, huh? What? Oh. And we got a kind of Tanuki guy who's mimicking me. So he's giving me something to copy. He's very excited because I did the right thing. If you pick the wrong emote, he attacks you.
Huh.
Then he says goodbye and he gives you items.
That's cute.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna fight this guy.
Reminded me of Dark Souls 2 having both wooden and metal chests, and like you can eventually, I forget what the identifying part was for the wooden chests, but then like the metal chests throw you for a loop when you don't anticipate those to also have mimics, but they do. And the tell is a lot more subtle on those.
Yeah.
And that's the only game that discourages you from attacking a treasure chest first, because you can actually break them.
Okay, this guy seems as though he wants something. So I'm going to drop... these are helpful. If I drop an herbal remedy, he'll give me a summoner's candle back. Summoner's candles are used to get your souls back when you die.
Oh.
Very nice to have a nice supply of in the early game. So basically, when I die, I drop a Revenant and a Guardian Spirit on the ground, like this here. Kind of want to beat this guy up for his name, but when I use a Summoner's Candle after I die, it goes away, and I get my souls and stuff back. It comes back to me. So that's a nice item to have during the early part of the game when it's hard as nails. Yeah, as I said earlier, like the difficulty in this game is mostly front-loaded because eventually you have access to like shops and more diverse gear options and stuff, better magic, and you can really make a focused build for dealing with all your problems. In the early game, it's just kind of making do with the limited resources we have. But this level unlocks the blacksmith. We just rescued her earlier.
Okay. So what can the blacksmith do to you? I mean, I have an idea in mind, but have you not been able to like improve your gear until now?
Well, yeah, that's correct. So she can improve your gear. She can also make gear.
Okay.
I forget if we saw these on the last stream, but kitty. It's a demon kitty. These do several things. So while I have them, I get a buff that improves my I believe my ki economy and regeneration. That's like your stamina gauge. And also it attacks enemies and depletes their ki. And I think it does some other stuff on top of that. Like it might increase like your luck for finding better items.
All around good buffs.
Yeah, but they don't last forever. You'll see under my gauges, I have a little kitty icon. That's how long it lasts. I can increase some stats to make it last longer. But as I've said, this is still early game.
I'm just surprised that Andrew of all people has not played this game. I thought this would be his cup of tea.
I've wholeheartedly recommended it to him, but the Diablo loot kind of turns him away, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that.
That was my like I love Bloodborne, but The moment I started digging into the chalice system and like incrementally like better gems to socket into my stuff, it's like just kind of pissed me off.
I mean, yeah, because Andrew, he's the most calculated person. Okay, if I do this and do this, I can get this for sure. Yeah. Then,
I really don't like RNG mechanics, and I can only barely tolerate them in PSO2.
oh,
I was gonna say PSO2 has it really bad in terms of RNG compared to like even other MMOs.
It is just like I've dissuaded you from even approaching the affixing system in that game because
I'm aware of that. That is something that I was like, I tried once in the Japanese version. I was like, I'm done. I'm never touching this.
And it made like that and XCOM 2 have both made me appreciate that a 95% chance of something happening is also a 5% chance of the other thing happening. More times than you'd anticipate, even. So I wish I was that lucky in success with the how I can succeed at failing when I have a 5% chance of failure.
Okay, so this is more or less the last area of this map, and I'm gonna do a quick little race to get to the shrine early. Just kind of run through some fire. And that actually wasn't that bad. Remember guys, safety first, wear a helmet.
Yes.
Yeah, against enemies that wear helmets, the arrows just like ping off and knock their helmet off.
yeah, I love it. I know it's a small detail, but I love it when the video games, you shoot their helmet, you shoot their head, and then like the helmet pops up. I love that detail.
Uh-oh, my headphones are dying.
Oh, is it a wireless headphone?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I will be right back.
And Kevin going fancy on the headphone, man. He's a true professional streamer.
Heck yeah.
So these were actually given to me by my pal Lonnie, who is in our Discord. She bought them for herself, but they give her a headache.
Oh, that kind of tight.
Not in my opinion. I'm certain I have a larger head than she does.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're saying you're big-headed.
Oh, I have a very large head. The old one-size-fits-all, like baseball caps and stuff, usually don't fit me.
Do you think that's also our hairs are affected by? As a guy who had a long hair, I thought my hair grows. It's hard to get a right size cap.
So yeah, it does affect things, but also, like, I also just naturally have a larger head.
Okay.
Like, in spite of that, and then it only gets larger from there. Now, who is the real enemy there? The demon or the camera?
And all the camera. No doubt about it.
You're a lot better this time than you were last time.
Yeah,
Some levels under your belt.
Well, also, I have about 170 hours more experience in the game.
A couple more hours and you're pretty much
Yeah.
pro now.
Alright, so there's another thing I don't remember if we've experienced before. This is Nurikabe, a wall demon. So much like the Tanuki treasure chest guy, this guy wants to see some emotes. So if we see over here, somebody died because he did neutral behavior. Emotes are divided into 3 sections, 3 categories. There's positive, which is blue, neutral, yellow, and hostile, which is red. So the Nurikabe doesn't want to see neutral. He wants decisiveness. So we're gonna try a backflip, which is a very hostile move. And he liked it. And he also gave me his soul. The Nurikabe appears to have been guarding a hot spring. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So that gives me a buff. You can see my health regenerating over time. That's one of the things. Another thing is it gives me like extra purification powers. Like I think I automatically like dispel like the yokai realm puddles that they drop just by like walking through them. I don't know. I haven't been able to test that too much, but the icon is more or less the same, I think. So I want to go in here next. Ow.
Ooh, that was a bit.
Oh, that's the guy that I knocked down the well earlier. Okay. Anything interesting? Nah.
Also, Andrew, did you say you had your second shot already, or just the first shot?
I am 95% immune. It's 2 weeks since my second injection. Once again, as I've learned with PSO2 and XCOM 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 5% chance of not.
Yeah, that's exactly why I can never play XCOM.
Oh, I'm missing something. Okay.
I'm kind of I'm making fun of it because it's so annoying when it happens. But obviously, that's 1 out of every 20 times you do that action could fail. So it's always a good idea in that game, since it's a strategy-based game. You always have some kind of fallback plan where you
gotta have fun.
Also, I played primarily Iron Man, so can't take my decisions back.
Yeah, that game you need to have a plan B and a plan C.
Yeah.
No, I play games.
I just have such fond memories of my Tamewaiso Ranger. No, the custom voice packs in that game are pretty funny.
Did you name them just randomly, or did you name them any particular character?
They have like randomly generated things, but I would change their call sign name to like various things.
In case you're wondering, Jihun, in Disgaea, I hit random until I get names that are like, my hips don't lie, or one time in Disgaea 1, I got killed by a dragon named Sarah, so every dragon, the first one I make, I name it Sarah. Because I think that's really funny to have a be the name of a giant dragon.
Name your friend the name of your killer or something, huh?
Like a millennial name, Kaylee.
Oh. No. You gotta name it like a question like the Elon Musk. However you name this kid.
Oh, ampersand.
Yeah. I used to. Definitely during my high school years, maybe even middle school years, I named some of the characters like.
Yeah,
I don't even know how this happened. Like I missed whatever that was. Anyway, that was fucking clutch.
Big damage. How does fall damage work out for enemies?
Not great. I wouldn't depend on it. Yeah, enemies are a lot more resistant to fall damage than you are. But also, they're not, like, immune to it or anything.
What are you guys' thoughts on the Final Fantasy VII reveals they had? Ever Crisis is the remake everyone, I guess, wanted. Technically.
The interlude, whatever, integrate, whatever they named it.
Yeah.
That's the super duper edition on PS5 that has Yuffie.
I mean, I'm quite happy because they call her Yuffie. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the proper name. So Yuffs is in that version. I don't get it. Oh, by the by, Jihun 7 remake, PS4 or PS Plus next month.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Didn't know if you had it or not.
Nah, I never get those plus and all that kind of stuff. I mean, if you happen to play the game every day, yeah, it's not a bad investment, but I'm not that kind of guy.
Now, I don't know what Xbox's offering is, but the PlayStation one, you can get yearly passes for like $20, and so many games. Yeah, if you play the system a ton, it is a very good value. Whereas on Switch, we get what, Nintendo and Super Nintendo games.
Oh, yeah, the classic game. Yeah,
that's kind of cool. I'm so sad I don't get to play with Yuffie on my PS4 version.
Yeah. It's a free upgrade, though, whenever you figure out how to possibly get a PS5.
Well, from what I understand, for the base game, yes. But I think you then have to buy Episode Yuffie or whatever it's called.
No, it's free DLC, I think. That's what I heard.
Is this another Spider-Man and Miles Morales shit again? Are people confused? Is this a full game? What is it?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's a side game, because my understanding is that it's not like an extra episode in the game, so it would be its own separate mode. It has me suspect that absolutely nothing is going to carry forward in whatever sequel game comes out.
That's got to be the case.
Your max level in the game is 50. I don't know if that means you'll just start at 50. Maybe it like reads the save file and you get some goodies. Otherwise, like Digital Devil Saga 2, if you had save data for the first title, decisions and some stuff carries over, but otherwise you start over.
Okay. I'll probably be here at this boss fight for a while. This boss fight is awful.
It kind of wrecked you. You gotta dodge
They
more.
did it with the Hex Sign series, but at least not on the video game series.
Yeah.
But they didn't go that high with the level, like cap. Ninja Cap's like 25.
I don't even remember. I guess yeah, there is a cap. I never tried the cap between games.
That game series, I definitely had that next. You buy the next installment and your cap goes up. Yeah.
Oh, what are you guys' thoughts on the action RPG Pokemon game?
I've been trying to keep myself pretty in the dark because I saw that people are negative on it already. But it looks like the little bit I saw of it looks really cool. I don't know.
And then
I'm trying to allow myself to be excited.
Yeah, people say that frame rate looks kind of crappy, but I think that is a good direction to take things. The Diamond Pearl remake looks lame to me.
Because like everybody's saying, like it looks like the Zelda remake.
Yeah.
I was expecting at least another like Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby kind of upgrade.
Well, based on I can say this, based on the number of Rule 34 pictures I've seen, people are already excited for that Pokemon game.
Ah, Jihun. Also, he like knocks out your health in like 2 swings.
Yeah, he does.
Hey man, people have spoken. Rule 34 indicates how much people love the series right now.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
I mean, the Game Freak can just kind of shit out any garbage alpha game. And people will eat it up.
Yeah, well, I think another thing with Game Freak and Pokemon is that, like, we have to understand as fucking 30-plus-year-olds, like, the games aren't really for us anymore. You know? Like, we grew up as Pokemon fans, but the games are still for kids.
This is true. So I'd argue any of the remake titles are kind of
for us.
designed for the people who played that game as a kid. So the only one of those that wouldn't be for us was Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Mm-hmm. There is part of me that really wants a Pokemon game, kind of in a style that's almost like Harry Potter-ish, where you're like in a your college age or even like high school age, and you're dealing with like Pokemon in school, in like a school setting, or like in a college town. Like, I think something like that would be really fun. Like,
you want to play as not was it a prepubescent? Oh,
yeah,
like
prepubescent kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be really fun if they like aged it up just like a little bit for a game, like just by like 10 years or so.
Is this like the Persona 2 Eternal Punishment style cast you like kind of thinking of here?
It's always been a
series of games are always high schoolers or younger, and like I want to play as an adult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just keep thinking of like how Pokemon Go took off and stuff like that, and how cool it would be to almost like base like an in-universe game around kind of that experience of like adults coming together and reliving this Pokemon.
So, did you guys actually play the original Diamond and Pearl?
Yes. I maxed out the clock.
I actually didn't. Until Kevin got me back into it with I got X, you got Y.
Yeah.
The last Pokemon game I played was Sapphire on Game Boy Advance. That's why I really liked Alpha Sapphire, even though I know you didn't.
So as a guy who never played it, I don't know. I just lost my interest by it. There are legendary Pokemon. Somebody dropped the Easter. The cool thing about the game in the Reddit, which was like the statue of the legendary Pokemon. And depending on which, like, there's a statue, you cannot tell what it is unless you actually activate the legendary Pokemon and change the color. And have you seen that picture?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
I'm busy.
Okay, yeah, okay. It is unfair for it is definitely unfair for Kevin right now to do any thinking. My bad.
I'll do the thinking.
Like, I'm trying my best to keep going in the conversation, but ultimately I just get busy.
Oh, damn.
I salute you, man, for trying to do multitasking.
I went the wrong way. Okay, I'm cool.
This is the second one from yesterday.
Like, I keep getting really close.
At first, that was that like the first or second attempt? You had him down to like a little, like one more hit. Had to boop him
I've
on
had
the
that a couple times. Yeah, one of the tricks is to get him to bump into these flaming pillars. There's water buckets staged above, and if you can't tell from how I prepare, water is kind of reservoirs.
Well, yeah, it might be a little tricky to figure that out with all the fire happening.
Yeah.
This is literally Pokemon. Yeah, Jihun, for me, I don't even know what the draw to those games was for me as a kid. So X, when I played through X, for whatever reason, like the breeding system is what hooked me. Like, and then smelled you later me, and like I was catching every little thing and then like breeding them, like exchanging egg moves, which was really fun to me, and then like making them like really strong.
Every set of Pokemon games, I always have like one friend who's like, yeah, let's get these games and play together. And then I literally like beat the game in like a day, and they're still at like the first gym.
The moment I made it to where the dig was, like my gameplay like halted, like through the story mode.
Yeah, like my view of the games is I'm not big on the story element to them because, like, again, it's story kind of made for children, right? So like I view it as just kind of in my way, and the real game starts like at the end.
I love how ridiculously stupid the story is in Ruby Sapphire.
I was gonna say Ruby Sapphire is pretty fucking great.
Wait, do you mean how bad it gets in Ruby Sapphire?
Damn it!
Well, it doesn't matter which villain.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
So the big debate is Team Aqua wants to flood everything, no more land. They want there to just be lots of water everywhere. Then there's Team Magma, who wants to make a whole lot of magma and it solidifies into land. They want to get rid of all the water. Why? I don't know.
Oh, I see.
It's like fuck up the planet, I guess. Whatever.
I mean, okay. I mean, I need
like
I need
weirdest,
those
like fucking eco-terrorists.
Yeah.
Pretty great. They're really dumb. That's why I love those games.
Yeah.
Alpha Sapphire was like a really good nostalgia hit.
I will say Black and White had actually a pretty surprisingly good story from what I remember.
So that's the one, like, I emulated Diamond, I think, but I've never played any of the Black-White games. And I have heard that, yes, apparently it does have probably like the best like actual RPG story.
Yeah, if you're going to play a Pokemon game for the story, I feel like that's the one.
Is that the one where like the big bad is trying to free all the Pokemon or something?
I
Yeah.
don't know if he's the well. I believe he's not the true big bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like a.
He's the game's Golbez, yeah.
Oh, Golbez.
He's the true bad.
Yeah, he's not the big bad, he's like the medium bad.
Is that the game that also premiered the Detective Looker?
That might
Showed up every
maybe.
game.
Well, I do, even though I didn't play the Black and White, I have a one big gripe with that game, which is the legendary Pokemon.
Which one?
That's the thing.
The dragon?
Oh,
Yeah.
just like there's way too many of them?
Well, no, not that. Like, so there's a white dragon, black dragon, right? Or black and white.
Yeah.
And then their third form, they get attacked by this like crystal dragon thing, and it combines or something like that.
Yes.
I
So
have
far,
a
so
hard
good.
time distinguishing them when they put that ice armor on.
They do look a little similar, but
yeah.
I think it's more apparent in the 3D games now than it was in the sprite version. So that's I don't know about your opinion, Kevin, but I definitely preferred, I think, the sprites to the series. I think the 3D models don't look very good.
I'm kind of either or with them. I think the 3D models are good for what they are, but with some Pokemon they look really basic and boring. You gotta look at that too.
'Cause I've seen the 2D animation for the black and white, and they look great.
What's with this body mask?
She is an Oni hunter. And she wants to fight me because I'm like half Oni or something.
Oh, is that your half demon part?
Like my eyes and stuff and like the horns.
So you are part Oni.
Yes. Well, yokai.
Yeah, yokai. That's a lot of things.
で、あやかしまで引き連れて何がしたいの？
俺はな、大
Floor of the stories where you're
で
not.
っかいお天道様になるんだ。
とんだ山しね。
要は誰にも負けんほど偉くなってやるってことだ。
私は一匹でも多くあやかしを借りたい。それだけ。
ちょっと待て。仲間になるのが嫌なら、ここは藤吉郎流
どいて。
銭を払う。雇われてくれ。
こんなはした金で？
え？
とんだ勘違いね。今度会ったらあいつは殺すから。
おい、ちょっと。
Briber. Alright, so is that the mission that unlocks the rest of your skill tree for now, or is that
For now. Let's see what it unlocked. Yeah, so I got Way of the Warrior Novice. Jesus. Okay. So... Oh, man.
Whoa! Yeah, there's a lot of titles, dude.
Yeah.
You earn so many titles that it's not telling you about them.
So Andrew, I started playing Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, you actually snagged that one too?
Yeah.
So you beat the first one, and you're
Yeah.
immediately playing Royal?
Yes.
Hopefully you didn't do Game Plus in the original too.
Yeah, I did. Because like I said last week, I'm a trophy whore.
Oh, you
I
beat the super boss.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even do that in that game.
I know.
I don't know. Like, 4, of the 3, 4, 5, 4 is definitely, in my opinion, the best, and that's the one that I have done everything in. So I haven't finished it on Steam yet. I got sidetracked.
You can see on Steam I got my first Persona Izanagi, and then I promptly quit playing.
Seriously? Wow.
I'll jump back in again. I got this.
Yep.
I got this. I got Code Vein. I got a bunch of stuff on the Switch.
Oh, is Code Vein that anime Dark Souls?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll stream it sometime.
Oh, sorry, I was getting confused with the other one. I don't know why. Code Veins. I get Code Vein and then the God Eater I get those two confused.
Oh, it's the same makers, but yeah, I got God Eater 3 on Switch. Alright, so I'm doing basically a little license test really fast. This is what's going to unlock more abilities for me in my weapon-based skill trees. And it is actually really easy. It's just making sure the game is making sure I understand how to like claim and upgrade abilities.
Sometimes games does that, like it asks you, are you dumb or are you beat popsicle? So anyway, Persona 5 Royal, man, they gave you a lot in the beginning.
Oh, so right off the bat, yes, they introduce you to like all of the new mechanics that they want you to be able to play around with. And also, it makes it way easier. Hopefully you're playing on the hardest difficulty setting.
No, I'm playing on normal because I'm a pussy.
No, it's the hardest difficulty setting is secretly the easiest setting.
Because, elemental weaknesses do extra damage.
You get more EXP, you get more money, and everything does triple weakness damage and triple, what the hell do they call in that game? Technical. And there's way more technical going on in Royal. They leaned into that hard.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to have an easy time, just zoom through that game, crank that sucker up to the hardest difficulty. That is so silly to me. I played through all of Royal on that setting. I never changed it.
And I think I shot myself in the foot when I downloaded the free DLC.
So all you gotta do is choose to not purchase any of those zero-costed, overpowered Persona. I forget her name. Kaguya?
Yeah.
Kaguya, probably.
She is the best magic character. She is the magic Yoshitsu.
What? Oh, because of her ability?
Yeah, if you throw, and she can be more powerful because you can stack plus boost, plus amp, and magic ability for double damage.
Oof.
The enemy just has to not be light resistant. That's the only technical thing.
How long were you wanting to stream, Andrew?
Oh, good
I don't
question.
know.
Oh, hey, Katos. I just saw Katos in chat. Don't know how much longer I'm playing Nioh 2. Andrew, are you wanting to switch over?
Whatever. I don't even know if it'll work. I think I got it working.
Okay.
Are you guys trying to join
Oh.
together?
Hey!
Yeah. Hello.
I was gonna say, we can just, like, make this the thing. Andrew's thinking about, making, Bravely Default 2 happen.
Oh.
Just got it. Took it out of the box. I didn't even click the icon yet on the
I'm
Switch.
downloading it right now.
Okay.
Nice.
I had it on the Nintendo DS, so a 3DS. I liked it.
So you played through them. So spoilers wouldn't be a problem on those
Yeah,
titles.
spoilers wouldn't be a problem for me.
Okay.
And it's been such a long time. I think I played it like maybe 3 years ago, maybe?
Okay, so sounds like we're wrapping up Nioh then.
Okay.
Anybody's watching, stick around. We're just switching hosts. Be right back.
Okay.